Hi, I'm back and I'm going to tell you what I got in the CCO and Ulta and Sephora. They might be broken up into different videos because it turns out I don't know how to edit or use my camera. Very simple indeed, but I don't have the power. First of all, I went to the CCO and that was kind of my first place I bought anything when I was away, and I picked up this Smashbox palette. You can buy this on Boots online still. I had been looking at this all summer because it was absolutely beautiful. In the CCO it was $33.75. I'm just at the price tags in the back. I had been just nosing at these. I love the quality of Smashbox eyeshadows, and here is what the palette looks like. I almost bought it just for this colour alone. I know that sounds a bit weird, but every time I went into Boots I would swatch this, and it was one of those colours that look like nothing, but on your just they're so soft. Anyway, I picked this up. I was delighted to see it because I actually had gone out of my local Boots, but I was looking online and you can still buy them online, and I love that Smashbox give you a brush with their palettes. I really rate Smashbox eyeshadows. So I was delighted to pick that up. I've only got two other things from the CCO. One is I am behind on the trend on Tom Ford products, and I picked up a Tom Ford lipstick in Aphrodisiac. The reason I am behind is I was having a conversation with a colleague in work, a male colleague in work, about makeup, because I talk to everyone about makeup, and I think it was Karen from Lovely Girly Bits had picked up a Tom Ford eyeshadow palette, and I was drilling over her post of it, and I was explaining that it's an Estee Lauder, blah blah blah. I don't know, I was obviously giving like a history of makeup to him, and he said, so it's really just Estee Lauder makeup with Tom Ford's name on it. And I went, damn you for putting things in perspective for me. So I kind of can't get that out of my head, and especially when you go into Brown Thomas, the Tom Ford counter is right opposite the Estee Lauder counter. So anyway, he ruined it for me basically, so I can't even look at it. So I haven't picked up anything, plus they're really expensive, and I kind of don't want an addiction for them or anything like that. But they were in the outlet, and I think they were $28 or $29 for the lipstick, which is obviously significantly less than the €45 that they are over here. So I picked up one. They had a couple of colours. I put up a picture on my Instagram of the nail polish. I was going to be great. I was going to film inside all the CCOs and take pictures, but then I just got distracted and I just wanted to shop and I forgot about you. There was a couple of nail polish. If you look at my Instagram, which is Action Mags, I had random pictures of nail polish you can get there too. I was trying to avoid nail polish on this holiday, just simply because it's getting overwhelming a little bit. So and plus painting my nails is one of the things that I least like to do. Anyway, back to the lipstick. Picked up this colour in Aphrodisiac, number 19. I'm not sure if it's a range, I'm not sure if it's a collection, anything, because I've kind of avoided all Tom Ford malarkey, or Estee Lauder, Tom Ford and Estee Lauder clothing. Anyway, I picked up this colour because it is a very me colour, as you can see. I don't know if I'm just like shoving that in your face there, and it has the TF for Tom Ford on the top. Completely something I'd go for anyway if I seen it somewhere else, no matter what the make was. I still think that's kind of expensive, $28, if I'm being honest. It's very weighty little lipstick, which I love when I'm applying and holding, but I hate when I have put 4 of them in my handbag. So I got that, and I also got an Erin lipstick. And Erin, again, it could be described again as Estee Lauder, with different packaging. I really like Estee Lauder, so I don't really see anything wrong with just buying Estee Lauder. I always thought I would, if I was a very chic person, I would just have one Erin palette and that's all the makeup I need. But and there was a few Erin palettes in the CCO. Unfortunately, they weren't anything that I would be interested in. And when I swatched them, I didn't think they were that pigmented. I know they're testers and they've been out, so they might be a little bit geeky or whatever. But I picked up this lipstick, and it's called the Mini lipstick. As you can see, it's like mini towards Tom. I shall call him Tom from now on. But it might as well be the same colour, really, because it's me. I'm going to go for pink. So there you go. Interestingly enough, there is more. This is very light, so this is perfect for your handbag. You're not going to feel it's very, very light. But there's more product in this than there is in the Tom Ford lipstick. Just saying. You are paying for the clothing. So that is what I got in the CCO. I went on then to Sephora, which I was very excited about going to Sephora. And I picked up a few things there. My first stop in Sephora was going to the Marc Jacobs, where I picked up the Genius Gel, which I'm wearing today. I was matched with the shade Beige Deep, which I have on me today, so I don't know. It seems okay right now, but it even sounds dark. It sounds too dark. So I picked that up. I really like it. I've worn it a couple of times since I got home. I do find sometimes, like, if I've been applying it with my fingers, putting it on the back of my hand and applying it with my fingers, I do find that if you rub it with your hand, if you're in a bit of rush like I was this morning, it can ball up on you. But my skin tends to do that with the BB creams as well, so I don't know if it's me or that, but that does happen. But it's nice coverage. It stays on my face. I do have combination skin, and it does kind of stay on my forehead where other things fade. It fades off my chin where I have my red zone of terror, where I tend to get redness and spots. But I do also find that if I'm pretending to pay attention to someone, whether it be in work or anything, I tend to rest my finger on my chin and nod, as you are probably doing at home now. So that is my pretend to concentrate face. So it might be my fault, I might be wiping stuff off. But it's a nice foundation. I don't know, it could go, you know, next week I could be about 4 shades too dark for me. We will see about that. Of course it was Marc Jacobs, so I had to go and pick up one of the palettes. Remind me I don't need any more eyeshadow, please. When I was talking to the girl at the Marc Jacobs when she was matching me for the foundation, I kind of asked what's good and what's bad. She said the foundation is good. She said the powder foundation she didn't like that much. She said the eyeshadows were good. The eyeliner, gel eyeliners were really good. I meant to pick one of them up, but I forgot. I think it was $25 or $30, which I kind of thought was a bit steep. Everything was kind of a bit steep, let's face it. So she didn't rate the powder foundation, she didn't rate the lipsticks too much, and she said the nail polish was good, but again, I was kind of avoiding nail polish. So you probably have seen these. They come in a little pouch like this with Marc Jacobs on the end, and you pull it out. It's very sleek and very kind of thin. If I show you like a different compact, it's kind of thinner than that. And it has a little button that releases, and a little, like, just, it's one of those cardboard protectors, and they are the colours. I got the Lolita palette, which is the neutral palette. So as you can see, I haven't used it yet. I was going to take pictures so I could show you on the blog, but it's very, very pretty, and I picked up with my friend one of these as well because she is a big fan of Marc Jacobs bags. I am not posh enough for a Marc Jacobs bag, so I will do with a Marc Jacobs face. So I got that. And I also picked up, I was back and forth between the eyeliner and the other things, but I picked up this lip gloss, and it's called Boom Boom. And seriously, if the name didn't sell me, the colour would. It is this, it's what I'm wearing today. It's kind of faded a little bit now, but it's this hot fuchsia. Crystal is 007, I'd got this as well, and this is kind of another reason I was sold on it. It kind of comes in one of those like applicators that kind of go in between your lips, if you can see there. So yeah, so I have that on today. When you put it on first, there's kind of a weird taste, kind of sensation off it, which I'm not sure I enjoy, but I really like the colour. So that is that one. I picked up this little bite tin of lip pencils. Again, this is kind of, I never even heard of this range before listening to Makeup by Tiffany D. It comes in a little tin which has a mirror on the top, which is kind of cute, and I think they're enriched with kind of vitamins and things like that. I haven't even opened this since I got home, and it comes with 4 little lip colours. I'll show you in more detail on my blog what they are like. 4 different shades. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. This is kind of very out of what I normally wear, this pale nude one. So I got that, and then the biggest thing I got in Sephora, which I better talk really quickly about, is the Sephora Superstar set. I will go into more detail about this on my blog because it's fairly massive and fairly impressive. Some of the stuff I've tried, you can see the range of stuff you get. You get this Too Faced eyelash system, which you put on basically mascara, and then you put on dust bunnies on your eyes. I have that on me today, which it's not like mega impressive. I have crap eyelashes